that's 4-wheel and saloon cars. The tires are very valid. If you Bremen, Germany, and a fair rate, and Umra method, I move on to the some company. The best.
And then, you know, then he started the podcast. Started with politics. After attacking, you know, then he went
back to politics.
But not to only Obi send him, you know, make kind of say, oh, a podcast talk. If I don't want it to trend, so because I didn't want it. But who watch it? This when the gay issue came on. Then Akotompa started defending the gay. And between me and Akotompa, and they're more popular and known.
Yeah, Dan. Because of election petition, amount for
he was the 70s and 80s lawyers Saudi, but it's not quite time. And you know, Akotompa. But it's all defending gay, no.
No, if he say
lawyer AMPAW. Then people think that it is me. Then they cue these guys, and when they say, video no, to the whole thing. Then the bloggers pick it up. Oh, that's so I'm lawyer AMPAW now. All defending gay, no. On no crown will be so. Then the thing started trading. And first, you know, I was like, oh, I know it. But later, I said, no. Again, grounds. And people are rather going far, believing it's true. And people didn't know between the lawyer AMPAW and MAURICE AMPAW. So I came defending and then myself, but attacking Akotompa. For people to know, say, my stand is different from MAURICE stand. But Akotompa, as usual, will never respond to me. Because when they say I'm talking law, I'm not talking emotional. Until later, I don't know. So I didn't want to dare him because I realized that it's not known. Me need to be on. All your video, so I'm going to hide it. So quickly, I made a petition. I called director of CID, and then the head of crime department, and they were furious. So they've taken up the matter. Omama told me statement. Now they are going after him. It is say Omama two social media on Facebook and say if he doesn't come and then for investigations, because what we need is investigations.
Yeah.
So one man then they will declare him wanted. So as of now, no make us personally no maybe 5,000 Ghana cedis. Will be BRA will be to be helping you locate and also you for honestly on my map to Monday.
So there we are. The
questions. Now I'm now not only telling him that I'm challenging him, and now he has gone to argue. That shows you say he doesn't.
He's lying.
He's lying.
Yeah.
Because if I start speaking, now people say I don't know about you today. Then you have to come up and own it.
Yeah, that's it.
No, that's me. I'm the guy.
Then you bring evidence.
Evidence. But you see, the people say I'm not truthful. Say, "Gay Ben, no, the offer the tone or the two man will say video."
Yeah, says your gay partner. Yes, sir. What? All can.
Good. Me when also say what the auto you draw. And I mean no nipa de me call hotel why. We don't need the cost. But you know video me to your source. It tells you very well say this guy is not terrible. But people want viewership.
Oh yeah, India.
I have a lot of enemies who are on the other side because he spoke that I attacked Mama. So NDC, Obi NDC Biampe, so therefore they will jump onto it. And but now the guy is in trouble, and NDC will not support this, and Mama too will not support it.
Yes.
It is now I don't want to trouble.
So would you say that way political expediency because ABR? Because we are speaking against the NDC, anything a man for.
But the guy went far because no politician or NDC as a party will support these allegations. Who say if Oba out, the can say la crowd per man. What the man be damaging? What the here? No, you know upper punch.
So Obi per man. Everyone is guilty. We a man.
Who crown minimum girl? Me din. And after so can say who crown minimum girl sir? If on way die. Because I mean things is true. Because my girlfriend boyfriend that and my healthy girls in that. Yeah, I know say maybe one or two girls be there for me, but gay and it's out there. Those of you have encountered me one-on-one. Who said Obi Oye gay bar the way they
talk. Yeah, you even know.
Some of the bloggers, I was shocked because it's like Rampa is everywhere.
No, who are numbers? You have the numbers, so definitely when they talk about you, they will surely get the numbers. So as I say, then you have to go there now.
Those
who publish, nice one.
Said you'll be inviting them because once you have a story, now you said lawyer has been exposed. It means that what the guy said, you believe it.
Yeah, that's it.
Journalist, editor, no, you can't prove it. Meanwhile, if you don't know the guy, most of them have never seen the guy before. So I think that one day the police is taking control by it. The guy will be exposed very, very soon.
Yes, let's delve into the issue proper. There is a certain video circulating about 2 hours video. It was social media. Everyone is talking about it. It's about your president. Any hopes in ADDO? Sewa Bruni. She's saying a lot. Or see, only president, Trimpana, and or see only president Echo baby they went to places and all that, and president want to help her to go to school and all that by paying some part of the school fees. And I was smart you can't say hopes in ADDO as the deputy national security person or to come and take the money to rob her. Do you think our president can do that?
I think Ghanaians there were problem in this country, and the problem we want to say negative news and unnecessary news they send it, and news that doesn't add up, and they brought better issues. If you look at the issues that are comfort to the nation, our education sector is facing a lot of challenges.
Yeah, that's very true.
Our Greek sector
is facing a whole lot.
If you look at our security and the issues are Ghana air comfort and yet somebody or baby or not to. Now the drama is sorry. What did I say? Now call you John Sam. Now backfire. No but top pressure my. That is why the president will never respond. Say, look, in the first place, it's not a crime to date a girl. Who has criminalized dating?
Nobody.
If you get for some man criminalize
now if you get for partners about 2-3.
say obi obi and obi is look, it's our fundamental human right to propose. And maybe baby worry who to miss your bape. A proposal. All cannot say president will rape me. Oh, the president will rape me. And now we're assaulting me sexually. Now we're evidence. And then you are moving into the realm of crime.
Okay.
And crime need expiry date. Therefore, you put the president in a situation whereby you have to answer for the criminal conduct. But our constitution doesn't allow a sitting president to be investigated on criminal charges and even to prosecuted. Once he remains president, is immune from civil and criminal investigations and prosecution. There's immunity of the president, which Article 54(5). It talks about say President Bia, once you remain president, you need to be found in court. You can't
investigate you.
No.
They
can't drag you to court for criminal offenses or they can drag your actions, but you the person. Now, so when let's assume he say, who's the president can repeat you are currently the president cannot be is protected by the law. And who to so. But this time when can the president repeat you, who see the president now we are normal, a matured woman. What the source? Who to a boy, who are my papa, who will bushia. Now a big girl. When the opportunity need opening, even identity that when you me, what they say, there's something we call confidentiality in relationship. Confidentiality. When people enter into relationship, there will be a yet secret. That is the sexual relationship.
Yeah, that's true.
The law says that sexual relationships are confidential. It's secret. Anything that said you know be better, you could demo. You know, but be in that name. You see the thing. So this confidential relationship, assuming say, if you have a relationship with the president, that it's involved sexual. Who tell you that kiss and tell? And I know that you are violating the right if you are the president. You are breaching the privacy confidentially. And you know, even on the more he can be sued.
I wanted to come there.
He can be sued. She can be sued for breaching the confidential relationship with the president. But what she is saying, or confusion, because also say president, a promise you sika, and an option. The rest of the matter they say president in power. Option and the warrior. Once you lose girl, what I say? Look, I have. Let me tell you on record. My wife we know. My baby ba my brother my friend minimum no. Na on you call rounds you could see a year. Then all of a sudden in my car see Grandpa, are you closer to ADDO? I'm so not really. I say papa be jana. Me never trim papa be no is the word. Me beer. Mama was say jaja or you me dream. Like anytime they was that be the president that say hey. Who's so Rebecca? I say jaja Rebecca there. So when they read or read back up. Who they say Mama can't answer no. Because me who say if you are at the top, everybody me we here to program here onim girls are more share ya feel who tu na okasa no girl say I boy pa and the swag
yeah feel who dey say Ghana the girls in ya feel
me so so am no this hospital no so swag why say ano o dey say who process back etino you won ko bi o me feel wa na o mo feel wa I feel president or to a ma 100 wa Ghana about a ma 60 70 will fall for the president. It's the same with President Mahama. Because apart from so the number one gentleman, all the money they am, he get money. And all the powers of Ghana they am. Today I can tell you, say, today, get employed, you are employed. President person who $1 million, it's a barber non penal. What I say, it is a one-way opportunity. Now what the president, you don't abuse it. It's by going out, as a Kwalebi, and I mean, says, all the pieces who showed in there are useless. Because you are not building a case of criminal nature against the president. You are building a case of, I know the president and I've been intimate and so what? What did I say? Only my presidents in the whole world, what did I say? President Nkrumah, only more really. Only I say, I don't want to fight here. Uba President, when I say, Buzia, only more really.
And the only foul to Beji Gov.
I jump
the
more really. If you are only my. Jejari, only map was
a prof there, yes, professor,
champion. Don't look on lecturer.
Yeah, okay, those days.
Man, go.
Okay.
When the professor jump on your problem, share. We don't know about student that they on for me. I know, open where. My friend say, Mama, they're champion. Only champion to say, only my about 4 or 5 hours.
Hey, oh yes, anymore.
Only my 2. I will work down to my minimum. They are just around my area. But we see it's not a private matter.
Okay.
Or they say, and Mama is a friendly guy. Or they say, who makes that thing an issue? When they have a practice, or could do 80. Or they say, who only now a question program focus on who when you what the upper one. Or they say, when you say what would you beer? Papa penny more to my war. No, Ben, if I saw me church and so. So go and he's just disturbing our public peace. And I think ADDO should descend hard on him. You should, you see, host seem to protect the presidency. And then goes up since they say I know you'll be out. Say see I on the MP. Oh, they say he should descend to the gutter with the girl. And almost be able to say girl no you cheap. You don't know why.
Lawyer, don't you think say Hobson doing that? No, lady no say or more evidence, video, pictorial evidence, or video evidence, or the beba if they dare.
The moment he comes out, you are committing a crime.
It's an answer on no Canada.
When you commit a crime, here, Interpol will bring you.
Oh, okay.
Cyber crime. Cyber crime international law.
Yeah.
Who said the cyber unit, no, a link internationally. A cyber unit, no, an international organization.
Oh, okay.
What do I say? They do a lot of collaboration and link up in getting cyber fraudsters and Sakawa. What do I say? Who committee internet fraud? They link each other and get information. And it's a who leaky nude videos of somebody in our cyber space.
Especially a president.
Yes, president to me. On to me. He Diablo. Only video be our president. Only to what? And when say blackmailing. When say blackmailing. But you see, he has forgotten that the president have already won the presidency. What did I say? And he's so serious. Or you're serious, you make a formal petition.
Okay.
To maybe the Canadian government and then throw your evidence with them. And I come to Ghana and make a petition. What did I say? Okay. With either Dosu or maybe Ashraj. What did I say? And our parliament. So that you throw the evidence at them. And you go on social media now, over committing social media crime by loading nude pictures and pornographic materials on the cyberspace. It's a criminal offense. So she dare not on to me. And what she is doing is just trying to create attention. But it will amount to nothing. Many hosts have done, I will go out. Yeah, Mario, we are cheap. It was internet.
Lawyer, so don't you think that this lady too has nothing to lose?
No, the lady
has nothing to lose.
The lady has a lot.
She will keep talking on your obedience. Why don't we sweep the matter?
The president can decide to be quiet, but Hobson will not be quiet.
Oh, okay. So you support? I support you, but the all canomity as here. But I want to know, say, woman no on your obia, and a majority of Ghanaians and them said the all canon ababi and so why don't we sweep it under the carpet? Then we go.
We have some Ghanaians who are gullible. Anything on social media is genuine to them.
Okay.
And you know we are a political season. They should pick up. And we want that journalists for I remember Asepa. Only Asepa. It's not competition. Only competition. Until we have people who want to do damage. And once involving the presidency, the opponent, any news so the president will not respond. But observe the baby original there. So many of say but never concern Kennedy upon the Marco. And also say what the lesbian partners so people also are digging the background. So a mafia, the people and the states has a way of also contracting people to dig
deep into
and before realize you will lose the matter. She will lose. Because you see, whatever she's doing, no, she's not making sense. And the person, she's not actually making a case. What is your case? Are you saying that the president, no, or your conform now? And so your conform, can you try the president for stealing? No. Under our constitution, the president is immune.
Okay, in this case, so can we say proud to election or 2020 election, Papa no issue in Yamabaye. Would you say it's being sponsored by the NDC to equalize whatever happened?
No. This Sunday, you see, he said NDC for a show papa. Because who say Papa na some buy na election period.
Very
but who say NDC we are come to boom. It way the NDC ni mo and in fact they are not interested. Because and I want to what trans ya ma and that time say you there. Assume it's only president show no. And that time na you there. But if you wanted to do damage anka, bra we raise Papa no issue no. Mama who ba asem no. You see, Mama took it for like
Oh no,
I'm for Kaya, Papa no, Uncle Siga. Because who come Papa no, back to say, oh, yeah, Bema. Oh, evidence were here. Oh, so the same way, Nanado, they will win the president's maybe. It is what they are doing is not hurting him. Because one, all may renew the mandate.
Okay,
the president,
he has nothing to lose.
And then he will not mind you. But upside the idea, oh, yeah, it's so bad. Opsi so bad. Once they don't take you on Kevin Taylor and his other man. That's how it's you know. Opsi also you'll be a social media person. And you when you time, I'm a girl. I'm matching the boot to boot. I'm matching the real. But when I get the they are useless. Then the story will not go far because it's like whatever he intend to achieve, no, you're not a counter. But the presidency has a lot to think about. And Ghanaians have a lot to deal with. What do I say? And you know, we will not allow this woman to
shift the attention.
The agenda. What did I say? People are having crisis. Food crisis. What did I say? The poverty.
Educational crisis.
Education. Every sector of the economy is bleeding. And hardship has become the order of the day because of the global hardship. It is Ghanaians are finding ways and means to survive. And the presidency and then the president needs a lot of time and focus than to shift our attention to this woman now. One no, Canada. Oh no, the woman Canada prime minister didn't call for peace of mind. Then he want to come in the state. Isaac and Bitela, they sit there and they throw bombs. And Ghanaians, no, if we don't take care, these people bloggers, no more they'll detect for us.
They'll set the agenda.
No more money like their money look bad. Then you ever tell you ever dream moment to know did you now about to rubbish into the system. Then you pick it. We forget about the main issues and the main challenges confronting our nations. So I think that this girl is just trending for the sake of trending. But it's a matter of time, no. The others will just stop for it. But I think Opsin Adoye should go all out and deal with that girl.
Okay. In this case, I know, sir, when you go to me, they say a ban on these morality issues, a man and woman relationship, whether you are married or not. I don't want to go into it because I'm in this couple. I know what I do, and I feel ameba. Probably, no, God will help me. I'll come and get to this position. I don't know what I'll be doing. I don't want to mingle myself, crowd into this. But the way I hear, your president and former president now girl be aba and your colleague say only way trim only way when you go to other African countries, even in the US and Europe, they do it, but they are mute on it. Are we not disgracing our presidency?
Oh no. You can't stop people from doing some of these things. Some of them do for attention sake, and then they do to get the needed agenda.
Political agenda.
This guy has an agenda.
Oh, okay.
And, you may see as either so be the sponsor no. And now he has an agenda. And now he has been hurt so much. He decided to go into the deal, and the president was so smart. And he was back out. Now he felt hurt. And options were very rare. What did I say? They said, Ubi. Now, the boy, I saw software, to target. Now, the junior pastor, very young. Most of the time, know what? It happens. One said, the big man doesn't have the mouth. And tomorrow said, no mouth from a bar. Round the soft for 1 hour. Oh, yeah, maybe I'm not near open so for your mouth to my neck. and a big man who soon feel. So then I don't hurt. And a lot of girls are having these issues. About 100 girls are about 80 to 90 of girls have issues with relationship. Member adichomo. Maybe I want stand. What did I say? One day now, and maybe on the 90 and girls have issues with men when it comes to relationship promises here and there. And now, when they say relationship, I call it ope. Also about pepper and I say, what did they cut? You know, and the women today are bringing all kinds of demands. A lot of the young men cannot meet those demands, so most of them have to back up. And when they back up, and the girls comes after you with all kinds of stories. If you go out to disgrace you, if you go out to threaten you, if you go out to threaten your wife, if you blackmail you, if you cut to the sense, say,
1 minute man,
yes, they have so many things. And these things are happening in the system because most of our girls have become very, very desperate in life. They are confused themselves. They don't know that look, there should be decency. You see, when you're a girl and you do anything, is suffering. And always suffer. Because right now, no reasonable man who can come to you. But so you're bad now. You enter into a relationship with guys, and all that you do is expose. You know, to get to a stage, nobody even want to say hi to you.
Markets now.
A lot of women are not happy with what the girl is doing because it's like who sell market now? What do I say? Who my penny for the be? But if only people say, oh, my son must maintain them. You know. It was such a industry, no? And I think it's not happening.
Me who saw that video, now I was laughing because I laughed because as Nanado of the caliber, so side chica, they are young girls. So, they are more prettier and beautiful than this lady.
Look, there's so much stress in the system. Say, President, for baby, not all the stress in the world. It's not a crime.
Yeah.
And a crime. Anna, you see. It's not an issue that is so critical to our national
that we should be even talking about.
Let's see this girl say she's just hurt and on the model. You see the truth. No can in what Ukobisa say what actually to get this thing now? Who said I know the other thing. Then it's coming out. It to me it's not exposé or wasting your time. But let's have Observadoye and the social media
people know
docs. They told you attack.
Okay,
and then you stop.
We are talking of hopes in Adoye. Lady Nusu can send me. Or see, you can say there is a secret camera that captured Hobson. Or Riano or Yi Ninyamani passport, need documents. A hotel now, Hobson now renting man. No. Do you think she can sue Hobson based on whatever evidence she has?
How did Hobson
and is it because in the party in the all power?
No, how did Hobson have access? On which room?
And you know, or see, and you know, they are not in the same room. Or renting man, and on their way to no see omu Kotogo. Hopes na sa suma obi. Ebe chi omu eti sikana nanado di mano. Or the man hopes to be given to her no. Boys, national security boys no asambe jiskano. Aji ni nyama eshe no. And I hopes no sa call ye can ni hotel room because no we or renting man or access to.
Can I ask you the question? Is the girl normal?
Yeah, I don't know.
This thing you don't fight on social media. You make a formal complaint.
Oh, okay.
If somebody
but in this case, no, can she sue a Hobson?
She's been
childish
because you see, when you have evidence of this nature, you don't come on social media. Give it to the appropriate authorities.
Okay.
Stealing is a crime in Canada. So there's anything in the hotel and there's a business in Canada. No, the hotel management will take it serious. And with the camera and the capture, Hobson can be invited. Or there's do you have to come to social media and showcase all these things? People will say that you are not serious.
Okay.
Or there's things that what she's doing. No, there's a better way of going about it and then getting the grievances and the pain resolved in accordance with law.
No,
but what he's doing right now is to create a social media when they say attack and then making stories, and now everybody will take it from every angle depending upon who you love. So you defend. So you see that a lot of Ghanaians are attacking the lady, and then those who are anti-Hobson will also take it from that angle. Until I don't know what you are doing. News and bloggers content to be writing. They are making money, and then nobody will mind me.
I mean, will be our G video no crack or to the page.
Yo, and you know, and I think say the woman is always space.
Okay, woman we who say slave queen business. Because only young boys na ya ba no. Ahia na ye beti amamu. Enti na sisi anu ye big men no e na ehwe mu. Enti se mu say business now, who is going to take care of you guys? Enti mpacho hwe ye sa na you can say Tracy Mooney miss the moye sisi anu. I don't know who is with them.
They are suffering.
So they are suffering because one say business. And our ministers, ni we MPs, no any lawyer, for example, mo no mo kita scano. So what you say? Lawyer.
Yes, sir.
A 24-year-old unemployed Ghanaian boy be North Honum has been jailed for 14 years because Wakoria Brodier any banchi worth 50 cedis.
I think some of these stories would see because if you look at the background of the boy, 24 years old, you can find out who this boy is and the struggles in life. In a very serious jurisdiction, you know, social welfare will allow us to go detail about who is this guy. Is he a victim of maybe broken family and then the struggles in life, you know, and then purposely, you know, you'll be or is he known? Say be or you'll be but say comedy will be na banche and then that number of years they don't number of years don't. That's why we are trying to pass this non-custodian sentences. Somebody like this guy, you know, and what you do is that instead of sentencing sentencing to go and do hard labor. Thank
you.
What I said that it is a source of employment, man. And I think say the years no is too much. Given the background, if we have legal aid at Temali, they should take up this matter and go and do appeal on the sentence.
Lawyer, when you say you are keen on or you are fond of doing all this things, so I mean, you said Tamale DIY, so can't you connect some people to help this boy? Because I think it's unfair
for
this
we need
guy
to do is that as this thing about public, you know, then we are expecting legal aid in Tema. Tamale should be interested. Then I think the Minister of Employment and the Sector Minister, Youth Employment should be interested, and now Gender should be interested. Just to make sure, say the guy gets some kind of justice, because you share the Okoria, no, and then the number of years are all the youthful years in the end, we say, we know if your man you targeting reform rather, say your man will be a 1 year, be 6 months, be na your man sign bond of be say maybe will be also okay. Your man 6 months, but at the same time, no call with hard labor, you know, a bit trap if one mouth, then your money there necessary support. All done. Also, do we are 1/3. Oh, when you to be now, why farmer? Through this, no, a big opportunity, man. I think we are wasting a lot of talent and energy and resources, and human resource on custodian and imprisonment. I don't like. Let's only imprison the hardcore criminals, like armed robbers, like rapists, like murderers. What I say, hey, those hardcores now. They are dangerous society, and then let's leave those ones who out of unemployment or come. Now what I say, Obia me can be say, Brami wo Kufodia, na me uncle Jay. Oh, come with me. Na me nantifi when they say baby when me school eko betum. Na ya nanti kono, ahwede fu. Nti the faithful no pa na yeko bubi. O dey say na ya we. Here the father esie. The point. The busa na one day na ona de be chi na the oye no. Wo say ahwede ne hu kwase no. O de twitwi etu.
Ejo. O be scratch sa o.
Et no chrono de kiti out of a come there. Obi aye bi. Et no those things na ba I don't know actually whether the prosecution, the case of Mbeki, and now if the boy was represented by a lawyer, and then what actually went into the judge, say or you known or you'll be a no a bar and then to be kidding. Maybe I will be a first one. We say my lord, we or no. And then we first time.
Because ex-convict.
Yes. Oh yes. Anything about the man. So it's about the we are also being offended.
But I say prison na a choke, and we want to. I mean,
Obi a ono say why not drink say they be 2 years away we are also a danger society.
But this mineral things and this small kind of
me pato kitikiti na ekese. O dey say, why should you move from Banchia? If you know or the back car. If you know what the lobby to arm robber. It you know say bibia otaya it says saying the deterrent sentence because it's like why back home you why be why be oh and then make ya na you kwa court better say if say no close and somebody who go yamano e be 1,000 Ghana fine then you maybe should go be 10,000 so I think say given the background of the case and the whole thing we should find out if that is so. Then the judge is not so excessive. Normal.
Lawyer, is it not time say you did this kind of community punishment and as you said custodian a back Ghana because Oko Abrochea say obi committee crime behavior this minor stuff you better say community service for 3 months. Say like what happened to Shatawale Muno. I can be ana Shatawale wa koye bola boy for about 2 to 3 months. What is preventing our laws from having those kind of things?
Oh, we have started a conversation. I think stakeholders we are far advanced. We have all agreed say the prisons are choke. We have all agreed say custodial sentence MYN and we have justice for all program here the congested prisons. Currently there's a bill. What parliamentary year pass I be sure say most of our sentences na be non-custodian instead of prison either say fine and be a communal service and I think you are getting there.
Oh okay, nice one. Let the be akofeki kidnapping a takrade ono so your man 6 months
6 years
6 years sorry is the law fair to her?
Yeah, to me no I think say the judge, let's applaud the judge. He has done a very good job. Yes, you see, because we have a sentencing policy in this country.
Oh, okay.
We sentence people either to reform them and now to deter others and now to make sure say we satisfy society. There are policies. Now, looking at what actually is happening and has happened in Sekedi Takrade, I say kidnapping, attack, and a brand. And you know, anytime there is kidnapping, it is a security concern in the Western region. Knowing very well, the Western region, any oil hub, oil lineage, and the locals don't have the capacity to exploit. It is the foreigners who can. No. So if the foreigners are getting signal, say, well, Ghana oil, there is kidnapping, security is not tight. Very tight. You scared foreign investors. Okay. 2, they will leave. Oh, yes, and you know, the action is becoming too much. And the more you create this, there's so much insecurity in Takrade, and then people will begin to talk. They will attack the government. You know, these issues of kidnapping are left to Oba Tiwa to lose the CID position. Okay.
Yeah. And I think that this way the third case I'm not for fake.
And the second way, mommy buy it, and that people were saying the police should resign, and the regional minister to resign. And then then this one. And to your judge now to why? Because it's too much, and it's becoming to the judge. I'm a deterrent sentence. Cause yes, man. Next time no beat you. Now Jane said I will Jane. Oh yes, boss no they 5,000 Ghana.
5,000 money papa.
You. And the one year the next time will be so fake kidnapping. Now we extortion. And you know 5 years, 6 years no. A wake up call. They say I tell baby I was second talk into Tiona. Oh, call yes, Sabia. Over 2-2, and I think it's good.
And the Omo I say they are going to appeal.
Appeal there is of right. You can go and appeal, but if you appeal and the states come in to say don't touch the sentence because there's a reason for that. the appeal court judges will also who you mistake rapport o may enhance sentence the two can say who cry one back you cry the 2 years aka na 8 years it appeal sentence they very careful because one should be assist no make say to crash
so I know yeah na o dey asema ba lawyer, let's move straight to this one. Owusu Bempa, Reverend Owusu Bempa, were there Dampari to be careful because Onu he came to make prophecies. And now Onu prophecy bewo na Onu ako. What's the legal implication of this statement?
I think Owusu Bempa, if somebody is watching now, on prompting us on share on my channel. Na ye indicate yom kakra because one thing I realize about say most of the men of God do have legal background. They are ignorant about their the legal environment we operate in, and most members also need a legal background. And we have elevated prophecy to a level now. Country and our prophets. Yes, we should respect them, we should honor them, we should give them space to operate. I think it's one of their fundamental human rights to express their religious beliefs and practices. It's a gift, a commercial gift. And you know, what Owusu Bempa and all other prophets are like Nejegezi Mono, they are forgotten. They say they are human beings. And they live in a country. Our Bible can say one. Respect state authority. Or they say, give what you have to give to Caesar. One God. And the two, try and be a law abiding. Or pray for your leaders. And you know, nobody can touch prophets. You can't say prophet be Anja Juma.
No, okay.
You see, do your prophecy within the framework of the laws.
Yeah.
And since time immemorial, Ghanaians, we have produced a lot of prophets who have come and gone, and there are a lot of them who we don't know.
Yeah, no, correct.
Because they are on the quiet note. It's in the prophecy industry, a lot of charlatans have been removed. And they are disturbing Jerry people like Owusu Bempa, who have been there for almost 40 years. But when I mean Owusu Bempa about 30 years old ago, what I say, me 53 or no 52, me depending 1 year. But me Owusu Bempa, yes, so 1 year. But me Owusu Bempa, at the age of 78, no by Mamprobi, Ebeji, cinema being no starting here. He has been the first ministry.
Over 17 years.
Yes, 17 years. Yes. I think his ministry class at the age of 13, 14. But about limelight, no. I ain't Owusu Bempa, no, not 17 years. You go born in the far.
When that far,
na ya ba obehu na so na ya ma na security men etwa no ehia because of smallish na commission no hye no na people were among the gamami to gbana aye they come violently to attack. That's what Owusu Bempa has been used to protection.
Oh, okay.
Because those prophecy times no I mean what me na aye me na feel like people you know the guns. He has to be protected. So he has been in this industry, and Dampari is not stopping anybody from prophesying. Okay. What Dampari is saying, which I'll falter, number one, the National Commission for Civic Education. They are not educating Ghanaians enough on their constitutions,
okay,
and their rights.
Yeah,
because if the NCC have been going to their churches to educate the men of God and the church on the constitutional provisions on human rights, duties, prophecy, and all those things I can understand. First, I fought the police, PR department. What are they doing? They should have education units, public interest education units. They will always also go out and do legal outreaches. Okay. Then our fought SHRAJ, Commission for Human Rights. Their duty also to educate people on their right. What did I say? Then I'll falter the Minister of Information.
Oh, okay.
What information? Yes, you need to inform. And you know, it's a whole area. You just dry. And for so long, the person thinks there, spiritual matters are not within the domain of the law. You know, So the men of God have limited themselves into the spiritual realm. They are above the law. And they see everybody say, I am God, I.
So you can't touch it.
Good. Who watch that? The 20 people. Who not since I didn't when you begin to touch her, it's like no man. But let those people understand, say that statement, you know. So you say, that party will be two in come share. Now be quiet. Who catch those people say? Bible say, in come share between Kasaru between Nyamia sem betre ho. Prophecy will not stay forever. Everything that we are seeing is passing away. Everything has expiring date, including prophets, prophecies, everything. But the word of God is forever.
Forever.
Now, what Dan Paris is saying, and I think nobody should falter him. He's just somebody who have come to implement the law.
Yeah.
But the laws are there and we are not implementing it. And on the moment laws are not being implemented, the people think that the law is not there. Until when you speak, people don't follow me, but if people hardly follow attention to the things I say, they call me controversial. Because some of the things that I say, because they don't see it happening
now.
But this issue, the issue I ever buy a lot of pastors and those days, don't agree that. We say, why do we allow people to commit fraud in the name of spiritual matters? But some come say, the police will leave them. When people go and report them, yes, I'm telling you.
And do we have laws that govern this?
Yes. Yes. Now let me educate Ghanaians. One, there is one law that governs all of us. That's the Constitution. And there's a law that says that if you make a statement, so prophecy is a statement too.
Yeah, but
if you prophesy, you are making a statement.
But Nyamine Dimao.
Yes, but you made a statement.
Oh, okay.
Nyamine Dimao, no. Do we see God?
No.
Who have ever seen the Holy Spirit?
We've not seen the Holy Spirit.
So that's the spiritual matters we don't talk about. If not that, Obiabe confirm Busum be no see Nyame. What did I say? And if everybody who is killing will say that says the Lord. Nyame say minkum. Nyame say minriao. Nyame say membo wasum. Is that how we live? Nyame say miye sakawa. Nyame say mama mi twa tax. Nyame say mi tro abangu. So everybody will say in the name of God. So we say that leave the spiritual matters to God, but when we come to physical matters, we say when you make a statement. So prophet do make a statement. In commission a statement. So if you make a statement, the statement is not true. Now a good being fear, obey to miss you for defamation. So who your prophet don't actually be say or you be for. When the person say I'm obey who or don't court could sue say or you be for. When you go to court, you cannot use the defense say, the judge will tell you where is the God. Confide them, brother, no better. Who's Holy Spirit? I'll say, where is the Holy Spirit? Then the judge will tell that we don't deal with spiritual matters here. Now prove. He who alleges must prove. But you prove in the physical realm. You don't prove in the room realm. But the judge there doesn't see what you are seeing. So you lose the case. And you know, we have laws which says that what shall come? Not in common what the bar thing. Not in common in true. Not a cause of fear and panic. What committee a crime under the Electronic Communication Act?
Oh, okay.
2008.
Okay.
Section 76, 1 and 2. Or see anybody who make a statement, rumors, generate a news, and the news is not true, and cause fear and panic. What committee offense? We go to prison for 5 years. And a fine of 36,000 Ghana cedis.
Wow.
That's the law. And then Uber section 208 of our Criminal Offences Act 1960 Act 29 no, and also talks about say when you make a statement or rumors, you publish it and then so you're true. Then also fear and panic. Then a critical conscience and also a committee offense. So we have criminalized fake news. We have you see. We have not criminalized free speech. You can express yourself.
Okay.
But don't make a statement which is not true.
Okay.
Or as if the honored person ube statement in the true Shatawale and your sofo but I say about true a statement and true no sana also sofo oh me hu so ubewu ochina na wa friend say ebe ABC no ochina do you know wu a fake news. You don't go and hide and say that any day you're spiritual. It's your fan show. And yes, sir, we will let all the fraudsters move into the spiritual realm. What did I say? And you know, one example. You have situation whereby, and now so funny be, can stand in the front of the church and say that those who want to travel will be able to be American for a passport to bra. You remember my country? And I've been a church, pastors are more than 1,000 people with passport. No, so beyond 2,000 Ghana. Yes, and so seed on it. 3 days no. But I better passport no. Never quite apply. You get a visa. No anoint you. 2,000 times 1,000 behind.
1 billion, 2 billion.
Bro. Now, on the man, passport to the man for no. Omo kwai no. Out of 1,000, nipa about 100. In your visa. 9 de nya. 100 de nya no. Muba na waba pare de mu wotare so how yesu mo mama ya danka na baba praise the Lord obefi nyame die waye bia ma me mo kai say na dey obey you but the remaining 900 are in pain.
Yeah.
And do you know what it comes to tell them? More remaining now when mo bone and now nyame be so ye. What you say? They have a way of cancelling them, and that one, those people they don't come and showcase it. It was the 900 people know. In another he has defrauded them or a visa foster in the name of religion.
Religion, okay.
Because the visa foster also buy and say for passport brand. I mean, now we only the police station visa fraud. But pastor no them come share so. I do see can.
Nyamine man the direction.
Good. Into the Ushimwa, we have this law that says that prophesy, but make sure that your prophecy doesn't cause you panic. And make sure that your prophecy to ADDO who come and him because I'm memoir. We will interrogate you. You interrogate you, so I don't remember for spirituality. Then we have the persons are forgotten. That's not law. We have a law we call confidentiality.
Okay.
The law of confidentiality. You know, we have confidential relationship in law. Why a media law? Confidential relationship, no, yeah. There are certain relationship law is secret. It's employer-employee relationship. It's confidential. Or before we do he expects you to keep a Juma secret. Meaning, on my idea, you will maybe where be a on my high a movement back. A secret. And that person away a Jumana, Obi-Wan, MTN, our competitors. They have trade secret. Coca-Cola. How you mix Coca-Cola no a secret.
Now, a family affair.
Good. What do I say? Husband and wife. There's confidential secret. The conversation that husband and the wife in Yano, for the matrimonial secret. Lawyer. Any the clients. Nema will be catch the lawyer and sister lawyer. Doctor. Any patients. And they have confidential file. Oh, doctor, who could tell doctor anymore. In someone can you and say doctor. The same way with the men of God and their members. There's that confidential relationship. And you know what your pastors know was who's a Roman was called confession now. Also for no way today. Because what you tell your pastor, the pastor must hold it in secret.
Shouldn't go out.
Good. And it's a pastor TBB or one. Do you have to come it out? No. So pastors must understand say their relationship with their members is confidential. So when at the body woman one men can but okay what breaching confidence
confidentiality way no okay.
So why don't you call me on one-on-one and tell me my spiritual problem? My boy was sorry, me tell you Obon command na me yi actually say no AMPAW. Obi be kum yochina. Why don't you tell me say lawyer AMPAW bra me yawo. Your point so that train me. Then me train one because AMPAW. I can see that spirit around you. I say maybe mama. Me kro na me koto. Adawase. Pastor we end there. So fast cabda. Ina na umpe. De beba. no akwanche any say no between me and you what keeping that secret.
Okay.
Later oji me feel wo na makasa ye me da me na bebe gina ho man say praise the Lord. Nyame nda nyame ase na osofo o wa boa me last time no enyo no aka wuku me now enyo nyam shara ma nyame but whereby ya obe shen kom na obe threat no bi and then I also be pass one thing say your nation your prophecy that meant for nations what also be tie no and fear and panic also they deny national issues.
Prophecy, yeah. Wherever we need.
Good. In the spiritual realm, look at how you are seeing and they say, you are not causing fear and panic. That is how.
I know there. Ebimu be ni beji, ebimu so.
And then you fear and panic. And you fear. He is telling you what you may ya channel. I know, sir. I know that what who lose na you be one. Come on, but yes, it means that then put your house in order. Then make sure. And there are some prophets and I look. I'm seeing doom in Ghana. Ghana, the way yama occultism. Ebano, ya say your way, ebia, nyambe talk say about my mono. And you're warning to the nation. So there are prophets be why prophecy were about for nation and national issue. Let our leaders be very careful. And yes, sir, the nation is likely to suffer some disaster because and you fear panic. You are warning us. And you know, those men of God who engage in fraud in the name of prophecy, defamation in the name of prophecy, blackmailing in the name of prophecy, in fact, romance fraud in the name of prophecy, romance fraud, as of for now, girls
no
everyone who do girl about sorry, no so for no share no who say girl near fire. Now, what frag girl no, bra me who be boy no let you what they say, hey. Now we dey offer
in the family yet say this
family poll be o to be can me who say boy no ace na why feel you dey be yo if you tell o corner no koda che condom we wiu etu we hu na ga no and break na person akofa offend prophecy in the name of romance fraud and there are a lot of pastors who have German for girls amount for wives. So if you're a prophet, you don't engage in all those things now. Only problem. Look, there's a prophet in this country. Prophet Ano. IDCC. That guy has been in the ministry for more than 40 years. On a quiet, but he's prophesying powerfully. Also, when the only time our prophecy here problem was chief imam.
Yeah.
I know what cancer be I'm sorry. But I know so you have been somebody who are law abiding. At least you self-regulate yourself. Police is a more self-regulating, but nobody can threaten that parry. That parry is not the law. That parry will come and go. That parry has a time limit to serve the nation. But you want to leave a mark. The legacy they say at this time, the police, in your new face, the police went under serious transformation. Now everybody is talking about the police. In fact, all the institutions, the police now is started catching a new name. The police are, for the first time, people are admiring the police institution. It has brought some dynamism. And then the issue of internet, the director of crime, and in the assistant said, well, they are doing marvelously well. We need to support that sector, the sector of social media crime. That unit, need to support them. So, that party, I'm sorry. If you say, obetwem also prophecy obetwem
okay
and also ye nipa also obetwem even we kwetwem e friend say na TB Joshua so we just the prophecy in the please I think say we respect you as a man of God. All the prophets in this country, you are doing marvelously well. We need you. Prophecy is important to edify us, to strengthen us, to forewarn us. But let's prophesy in a way, say, go against the rights of others. You see, your right to prophesy is subject to the right of others. It's subject to the national security. It's subject to the public health. It's subject to the public moral. And it's subject to the freedom and justice. We have to be the public good.
Okay.
There's something which is good for the public. So, Usman will be happy. So also for power na young boys are munye juma. Na ya call our friend prophet. Na o share kombone na omo di atro no mo yes adamani. I won't say na be affected with the seniors. So yemre so no this is what we are doing. Until when Dampare is bringing sanity into the senior prophet should rather run behind the man and tell them let's deal with the charlatans. Let's deal with those people who think that prophecy are your profession or ayafu. It will be us or your call. And the Dampare, we salute you, we love you, we support you. Also, Empire and the remaining prophet Niger. Please, mundi mule munye mojume ye. Na mo supporting the agenda to transform the prophetic ministry, and the sector and industry, Not only the good and responsible prophet, And I believe that we even need what we call a charity commission. What I said, there should be a charity commission that will regulate the behavior of some of these churches, any NGOs.
I don't think Christian Council can do
No. Christian Council, so they are not credible.
Lawyer, and then a Christian Council, they are credible.
No.
Do you have anything against them?
Some of the pastors, they are confused.
Okay.
What I say, the Christian community is full of hypocrites.
I know they are.
Pastor, we walk ahead into that and we have Christian Council. Look at the divisions. What do I say? Charismatic Council, Christian Council, divisions, baby. So we don't know which. Christian Council will be a mono. But what are they canceling? Individual church members, pastors, meeting, they are not effective. You don't see. Look, gay issue by you don't know where they stand.
Well, Pentecost for
good. Because some of the pastors are into it.
Oh, and they are
good.
Yeah, very, very true.
What did I say? But only will you see a Muslim?
Very, very true.
As a Muslim, the community people are to it. You know, when we talk of Christian Council, we need a body. Governmental. What did I say? Charity commission, they regulate the churches. One, that commission will make sure say every church will account for every person.
Thank you.
No, two, every church will produce you audit. What did you use the money for?
The pastor will even declare his assets.
Yes, we declare assets. The church, you share with missioner. Who this subject whether you are complying with the mission. Then they will look at the church as a whole. The things you are doing. A big church now, a big church will be what they didn't want to make public nuisance. What did I say? Charity commission will come in. The church must make sure say whatever they are doing, is in tune with the law. We need a charity commission to regulate the behavior of the church. So you to me, a church that positively Ghanaians will be proud of and also continue to support financially. What did I say? With human resources. What is what? Sorry, Biana. Sorry, no. I saw no at the par. Who trace Kenya? What is what Presby? No trace Kenya. Yes. What did I say? But maybe one man church. Ube ya besa na pastor say this cano. What did I say? Nobody na pastor say to mu. Now that's so now. And now who could be sapene apamo? Na you say we are antichrist. Na dey come share. Abeka that says the Lord. But Joe sorry. Ene who say so nyame say yabo wasan. Yabo wasan dey go in man say to bebium. And when we have a church well regulated, now we are applying the principle, biblical principle. Now Ghanaians have confidence in the church. There will be even corporate support.
Yes, sure.
Look at today the corporate world is not supporting the church because they are confused. The Christians are fighting, the leaders themselves are fighting. Maybe and most of their preaching, condemnation. We condemn one pastor against the other. We say I'm the reigning pastor. We say I'm the nation prophet. We say I'm the number one. And you don't know what is happening. And for your corporate body, how do you give the church money? So because when you say what do you say? The German Fusika. Let's see people supporting the IG to bring sanity. I think the way forward is let's have public education. National Commission of Physical Education, and then with the police service, let's take the campaign to the churches. Let's go and do seminar for them. Let's have a national seminar for pastors. What they say, region by region, district by district. Now let's interact with them and let's educate them on their rights and then their dues, so that at least they will now understand. Say, oh, that AMPAW is not there. It's not antichrist. It's not anti-prophet man. No,
because
that man is a young man.
He's there to shut the prophet.
No, he can't do that. No. That's how you believe.
And he's becoming the enemy to God and
he can never. That AMPAW that I know is a devoted Christian.
Sir, no, because your elder crowd was not sorry.
This spiritual father, Reverend Kusi.
Oh.
What we do Kusi.
Yeah, what
did they do? That Paris is not more than 50 years. We see the penny about me. No. What they say? And you are a Christian. Who's one me? What they say? I was spiritual father, Reverend Kusi. And you know, all you be. And Reverend Kusi too is a prophet too. Oh, okay. Yes, so he will be guided. That's why I all the respect to mine say, let's get all the religious leaders, but some people didn't go.
I want call. Especially these one-man churches, no.
One call at their own peril. But the law, and you're done party you. And the one call, so you're not a bad name quadia. You face the law. Okay. And tell the info. But I'm using on my channel to explain to them, say, a legal to regulate the church, and prophecy has its limits. Every more call is subject to the laws of the land. Prophesy within the confines of the law and respect human rights and then respect the laws of the land. Also, for will be end that because of prophecy, will be a neighbor to me that who sorry not 12 o'clock. What could that? What sorry? I'm 12 o'clock. Yeah, and some of the numerous instruments in there. Ose say instruments look like that.
What do you answer?
I'm gonna die no. Na I'm gonna die. Na bang. What is yellow? What is yellow? Huh? Sa? I didn't doesn't make sense. This boys can scream, almost scream, and they shout to screaming. And they will scream to up over BP. One shall BP be shoot up. We're depressed. What I say? In the name of honor, the prophetic element into the woman. Is that how we run a country?
No.
Don't do that. I think that we need to look at all these things and then get.
Yeah, it's not as if Dampari IGP is against the Christianity religion and the prophet Ninyamaba. He just want you to do some things right. Whatever you do, must be in the jurisdictions of the law. When you go against it, they will deal with you. It doesn't mean say what by meeting now on buy what by now one buy. If you go against the laws that govern the prophecy here, he will deal with you. So what I say, you no laws no. It's more can say he is becoming the enemy to the Christianity. He is becoming an enemy to God no. Enye no kre ono anga sapo the spiritual father here Reverend Prophet Kusi. Owo Kumasi Reverend ye chiamo. Lawyer.
Yeah.
Osi who kwa kosu agrada any attorney general.
Yeah.
But so adenti.
Yeah.
Na you say issues no work court that adenti. Aden as a lawyer unim say issue no work court why then would you go and say you are going to sue them again? Especially agrada
I think say you forgot say I was somebody abra agrada ni also pay issue buy no. On my FM on my channel. And you interview me about my take on it. And in fact, after analyzing everything, I came to a conclusion say also MAURICE will have problem. And then I think say Agrada had a case say why should you go there? Into the conclusion they say also MAURICE should be restrained. And I went on to say also MAURICE should have not listen to the boys because in life honor my boys you trouble. After making all those remarks in the area, it should not buy. Now, as a human rights lawyer, me a public interest lawyer, then I saw how the things were going. I'm saying, my man undercover investigations. to find out say one me previous comment and me mind no it is justifiable because no man no me man without listening to the side of anybody me man tell that side okay I say hey no man go from person side into no me let my person no into as a lawyer me tell no issue no buy no now the way the police were handling the thing now it's like what is happening what did I say and the way I got that too was actually excited what is happening until I decided to find out one or two things until after finding out one or two things and the truth, I can't sit down. No, you see, when you're a human rights lawyer, no, you fight for justice. Public interest lawyer, you need the truth. And you know, I realize that the police fought in the case now called circuit court. But human rights law, I don't fight criminal cases. No, I fight human rights cases. And to me say no, I've got getting certain information fundamentally be a demonstrating. First, you know, I thought say Oswempa went there with gun. Oh, like
one call with gun.
Some of us. That is what is in the public domain. Say, or the name boy is not quiet. Say, Oko show Agada Naga dem pie. Oh, I say. Then later on, I got a video showing. Say, oh, Agada herself. He say, what Bambin chain for peace.
Producer, video no bet me
and that trigger me for further investigations to find out what actually happened. It's a video no where Agada is talking about Oba been chain for peace, and I'm not ready to do peace because Oba for peace, but me no want peace.
Okay, actually, Bob video no na muhu the vivid. I mean. We na lawyer I can was him no nti a producer ye wa nebo video no na ye hwe
menya free menya nkwa ana menya sika ma from fie obi kope peace ya ono de chuka free fie ebe pe peace eti wo ana wo ba mi fie be pe peace ana me se me ni peace bi ayo na wo bisa ya the gangs and the quiet peace, cause Yamai. I bet you social media, Joe, no, some me ni ube your peace, mean one noon. Now, women know your peace, and then I mean your free, Menyanqua, and I mean your sika. My from if ye, or big copper peace ya, or no the chuka free fee, ever peace. It's a walk, and I will buy me fee, be pay peace. And I'm semi new peace, the ayo. Now, sir, ya the gangs, and the quiet peace, cause Yamai. I bet you social media, Joe, no, some me ni ube your peace, mean one noon. Now, women know your peace.
I get for a video now, lawyer, I can was no any.
So the video, no, and Mammy will say, no, there's something more to the entire Usubepa Echo Agada home. I want to go and verify. And then I chunk on Hinibia. Me investigation me go who says oh you know no creating the whole mess between yes
when been a war behind whatever happened between Agada
and Usbempa
na say ohini no oni vicinity no awamba venue
ohini tension was good but then the thing turned against ohini no the ohini no is closer to Agada because of land transaction. He lives within the jurisdiction.
Okay.
And you know the way Agada ne Usbempa at the beginning when kono. Then Ohini here and say oh he knows Usbempa. Until he goes to see Usbempa. I want to get that seminar. He too much. So can we stop? No, so why not? Me also for. I'll prefer. But look as if at the beginning no, but too much. It's about I'm supposed to West no. To go and explain. In explaining, maybe the boy was also canter. But as a man of God, I'm tired. So I'm also interested in peace.
Okay, so.
And now, when the catcher also said, oh, I got a rakwala. And then here, on that guy that kokasa. Nanka, pastor for peace. So he look at God honor. I know he never house with Papa so. I got that producer. But say, oh no, I got a member who's better to that be. Oh, they're comfortable because so say your call the boys may react and now social media will showcase say oh no abe pacho and it say oh no usu be pabe to mamba now oma your peace now ka you showcasing obi dia do like so usu be part trusted the chief
no
and the chief no frag Agada on speakerphone. While so Usu Bempa was sitting down there, just to show say on your kind of shoe. Because friend on speakerphone no. And also Bempa had Agada ni man no air kasa peacefully. No so yeah, then I believe you. And you know, tell me the corner. Then Usu Bempa said that. So we want to go, but how do you go? No, so these days and this time. And then the same chief can say no. No, you can't go alone. But Agada, if you know our security, our boys are almost born by, and they are very wild. And to no one share your piece because it cannot be bad. And to make us a mama go for. Ah, we are Agada. You, we are Agada. Security men and that for war. So when you come with them, they will not say you are not coming for war.
Oh, okay.
But a peace. Because when I'm a land guard and I meet my land guard, there's a language. To this, then let me give you guys who when you go and there is peace, fine. If there's no peace, no. Oh yeah, so yeah.
But we are called baby.
God.
That's it.
So Superman said, then give me your people. This Ohina the organizing said they should escort Usman back to Awa. That is how Usman got to Agada's place. Only to wait for them. Then all of a sudden the man came and said that Agada's own to be seen man. Now say then why did we come here? Now before realizing then the Agada started doing live video also Pabam Hill on our best shop of peace but all the like the whole thing. So my little investigations realized that those people went there for peace. That's why they did you. Agada was saying that you come to my house for peace. Who can I get to peace? You see, so it means that as people are saying it, say he went there purposely to attack no.
And yes, sir.
That's a contradiction. And this one, human rights court. Let the police do their work. But as a human rights person, this evidence is not with me, it's in the public domain. So we are going to court to establish the truth. But I think say Agada to have a case. Agada me who so in Babone. No. I see him also on the side of the story. Until when you drag them, so me and those who are ko me no AMPAW. Me drag you to the court. Because
Obi be say ebia wa ko GBB wo.
No.
Me clarify.
Me GBB wo. Also me. You see, people don't know say under the constitution. You see, every citizen of Ghana, Article 41 of our constitution, it talks about the duty of every citizen. One of the duty of the citizens is to ensure that we respect the constitutions and the laws of the land and help to expose crime and also assist security agencies. So when you see a crime, you can go to court. Ain't that? When they say we be a citizen vigilante, Matabidu.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Case involving the state. Any of when is a what you mean? Now I tell you FIFA. But he came in and said, look, as a public interest lawyer, he wants the truth. So there was the one who went to court and got his judgment. So I'm not criminal case, you know. You try what you may do. Yes, you try and judge the state has no case against what you may. But then Batamidu took the matter up to the Supreme Court for proper scrutiny, and the Supreme Court gave him judgment. Say yes, your main transaction was not approved by Parliament. So that's what I'm doing. As a human rights lawyer, I have to go to court, take Agrada, take Usu Bempa, take the Attorney General, and present my fact because the criminal case in my party. And to me call evidence. I can't go interfere in the criminal case there. But I, as a human rights lawyer, public interest, I go to court and say that my lord, these are the facts. These are the evidence. Rule on it. I don't hate Agrada, I don't support Usu Bempa. But the truth must be told. Because you see, and yes, Sana, or many there be a some then the guilty become the innocent. And the innocent become the guilty. And then it's where you stand. Nyompe Agrada Sem will take on Agrada. na waka na mafua against Agrada enye because Agrada also thinks say ono so oye bi onye kra oye gene ni o try the tax o ko fi o show mo o want role play yes so we need to protect Agrada at the same time so when the two people have engaged in something now the truth must be told. That is my interest. That is my interest. And then I'm also using this case to stop the social media nonsense. The police have not been able to stop the social media nonsense. From there, I'm dragging so many people who have insulted on when they say people on social media. Or social media can be. Obi we did that thing be
if you are Shazdega.
And so
what did you call court?
And someone did that time. Obi we did that thing social media be we ko.
Oba yeah o.
Oh that be and me there. And put another damn for channel. Say also but on there no on di matter say ya. O chema ma channel. Say ya come out say insult
on social media is a crime.
So I'll test it. What I say, so I'm taking everybody who has violated the laws of the land with impunity to court. So and yeah, Agrada knows been prepared. From there, I'm moving just to make sure, say, people don't see Dampari to be the person on the initial year. You see, the whole thing say Dampari come. Oh, this is what I was expecting Akotompa and the human rights activists for no year.
We doing.
Now not gay for Akotompa who are human rights. And the more from human rights groups in our country, you know, when you see rights being abused on social media, when you see the truth and you see that you don't defend it, but you wait to year, you see human rights. But when people are on social media violating people, defaming people, causing criminal assault on social media, blackmailing people on social media, or insulting people on social media, and creating fake news on social media, no, the human rights, so-called human rights lawyers, I want to champion that cause, to support Dampari and the crime cyber units, the forensic lab units, so that people will know, say, and let Dampari not TBB and not buy and not the law buy, but at least we have lawyers who, when we see wrong, when we see crime, and the police are not taking action, we will go and take action in the human rights court. And the human rights there, they accept everything. Was the rights that you want constitutional? It's not limited to chapter 5 or see and any other right applicable in a democratic state. Into Obi you can go and sue him that is sitting or is violating your right to privacy and dignity. Odi I say hey Obi foul even sexually. Obi to be aqua sue for violating your sexual right. I say we look at the other aspects because at times we've left the law to the police and the police decide who they prosecute and who they don't prosecute. And our case is not also. But when we have lawyers who are now beginning to take the law to the human rights courts and enforcing laws, and then you don't wait to go and be a complainant. And then I'm going to say, you need complainant into me, you can take an individual suit, private suit. So now, some judge, initiative private member bill. No. I believe that the individual private person can also take a legal action on matters of criminal nature when the state is refusing to act and when you can see violations. Because most of the times, a lot of offenses that we see that a criminal, I want a civil element. So that here, who did you be assumed a criminal assault, but who to be a court, civil court and sue the person for battery. Legality, and the lawyers know they will not say it. And Ghanaians are so ignorant, it's okay. Obi come to the beggar say fast and fear because on TSM it's more technical. And so me, I don't care. And social media there, only when people argument no such now. I have to be there. So only insult. And you know, we don't care about the insult. That is why I'm saying that. Looking at what actually transpired between Usumempa and Agrada and the evidence of Mikra and a lot of the evidence on social media, no, will build a nice case for the court to know the truth, but nothing about the truth. And then there's more videos or here or interviewing and so will be interrogated. Every time we'll call you. Hey, or here, what was your role? But instead of who's sorry keke or sorry keke or the other. What do you pay? The court will interrogate it. Only I say, and other way, no, the police for those. Also, they tell me that Attorney General can only say the police violated Osubempa's right in the course of this way, the way
Omohando
no people went to Osubempa church in the name of national security and police. They were not uniformed. They wore shorts, knicker. They have wicked cars, and then they were chasing pastors.
They don't even have tags.
Who police are? All arrested, ultra video. We ultra video now gather the life. So police, ultra video now gather the life. What kind of police system is that? So that political for my very careful now. We have people who are not doing policing work. People who do things in the name of the police. We need to interrogate all those things. And also how Usman Power rights to dignity was hospital crana.
Handcuff criminal.
Yes, we say when you don't fight, that should be any Usman Power. Me, they can say, oh, Kupua, men share, say, be a seminar, and then Usman Power, or Chinabaya. What if that are also the police for any problem? If you don't fight for your right now, and then your boss say, "Ma, bebu, you want bebu." For 2 occasions, or court seeking interpretation of bail. Now, Obianim say there was no need. Okay, then you must say that every offence is believable. So I know court seek interpretation on police for 48 hours. Almost Saturday and Sunday. Okay, also no Saturday and Sunday includes. It are times when we have lawyers who want to challenge the system, we should encourage them. And yes, we'll keep on having the system not imprisoning. Then people get a right are being abused every day, and then we sit down for the police. The police must come under serious scrutiny.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, sir. Obi in the name of the police, no, be you or commit to it. And I learned say Usman arrested 2 people la. No. Now they call police station. No, do no. Arrested after the police will say, police officer, one police officer. Who police officer out the police station. So it means that those people were not looking at police officer.
But lawyer Unim also Bempa has the opportunity to showcase and to tell his side of the story, because Omuko Honum, I think he has been interviewed by one man who works at Peace FM or any church member Kwame Amu. And say Anka Oka say, oh, we are here for peace. Onwanka na Oka here, we've arranged everything. We are here for peace. Me buy here wasisa, but the words are Oka, and we are here. So Oba on pie ni sa anyama. Entina what public domain say he went to attack Agrada.
No. It is when Agrada turned the whole thing to you go for peace. Then you go for peace. Now that the person who wants peace now have turned the thing to war. So now they are only doing the war aspects. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
You are going self for peace. Oko and only pano said that whatever I did to not peace, but rather be doing it. So people call you, say what is happening. So now you turn around to say that look, what is happening? Then that posture of defending yourself rather comes to the public domain. So your good intention of going, is not known. What did I say?
So when in a video, no, he should have communicated that. Because can't they use that part of the video against him?
On court. So he can't talk too much.
Oh, okay.
You see, it's before the court. Me say, I make a court.
Now you not talk
about contempt of court because we say same court. But because me should be master civil aspect of it. That's what I'm explaining. But the moment my file suit to say no, I can't talk. I can't even grant interview. But the best I'm lawyer. All the case I court. That's why I'm giving my side. I'm encouraging the society to say you don't only need criminal case. You can do civil case when you see your rights being violated. Even when crimes have been committed, the police are failing to do their duties. Wait to court what we call mandamus order to compel the police to do what is mandamus order to compel the police to do what is right. So I think we need to do that. But I think whether a call for peace or not, no. You see, court room, there's no propaganda. Court room, any propaganda. Once the media, they will be able to be cannabis. That's why Agada will be given the opportunity to also state the start of the story. But then the court do the analysis. We want to bring a finality in the civil contest and the criminal contest, so that at least the truth will be there, so that we learn our lessons. Because nobody know, the court now will establish whether Oswempa realized knew that these 2 people were policemen, or because of the way they reacted. All these things in a civil court, you have the that I would say human rights courts have more tolerance. When criminal cases are strictly guided by the criminal code offenses act or the criminal procedure but civil when it comes to human rights there Charlie, you can go everywhere and then bring everything that you want to.
Okay, when it comes to human rights, yeah, you can go everywhere and then do whatever is within the jurisdiction of the human rights law Ninyama. And actually for you bet me call your comment section whatever you want to ask your lawyer bet me or way or views or consent in the show no and as the shows goes on no I'll be reading all that for you and share video no like it so if you are not part of the family Oman channel just subscribe and press on the notification bell so what as here who call Facebook so Oman channel listeners we are a big family over 1 million family and if you are not part of it no back Ghana Hanuma we are one of the biggest channels are very soon back TV live on TV so what I say more abroad more anywhere Europe America even in Africa countries we bring authentic news dia wahanum no bema enye say ye di agro ana ake issue bi na yeti but a issue that is happening real fact the bro and he say yes kofa credible person like lawyer MAURICE AMPAW bet now say and interview no be with us a lawyer one lady be girl be I think say me I don't know the age but approximately no about between the age of 15 to 17 she we and I will try abetu abontin. Do you think say the police can go ahead and arrest this girl?
15 years.
Yeah, I mean from 15 to 17.
Oh yeah, therefore criminal liability.
Oh, okay.
So the police can invite her, interrogate her, and then get her arrested.
And so what are some of the punishments you think can be meted out to her?
We know, in fact, to smoke or in possession of a weed, a criminal offense, you can go. It's I think it's a second degree felony and second degree for 5 years plus.
Oh, okay.
So for NFS, so social media and so on, it's an offense. You promote obscenity. You're spreading immoral behavior. You're spoiling the mind of the young ones.
Okay.
So you can be charged for obscenity.
I think say Okwa Ebiana do we have this juvenile
definitely yes juvenile court. The juvenile court will sit on the matter and the juvenile court we have the magistrates and then we have the social worker the psychologist. The three of the panel members will interrogate the issue. At times, even trying to find out the background of this girl. Is he a dropout and maybe
or school uniform?
Hey.
And all the hot cars. I don't know.
Yeah, I think the Ghana service even should be interested, and then the police should take it as serious as it is because this signal says
can we say it's because of free education and punishment now? A free school system no and na courses no.
Yeah, I think so.
Obiya a video insulting the president, Obiya a way insulting a big man. What is really happening in our educational system?
Forgotten say if you fail to train your child and you always defend your child for the wrongdoing, what do you think you also have to go to court and defend the crime.
Okay.
What did I say? We must be very careful.
Your lawyers, so I think it's no long ago. Your lawyers apply for this 2021-2022 academic year, and most of them has been rejected because you see pass mark now according to them almost 50%, and they don't know say both A and B, and that will constitute the 50% pass mark. But among for A section A but still they didn't have access to to be taken, to be admitted. Yeah, that's the right way.
I think
I do think is it because law system is it too strict and now say we don't have that capacity to take all these people in Entina. Yeah, they are subjected to all those things.
The issue about capacity, and then we should allow the system to recorrect itself.
No, okay.
There are reforms. They are trying to put things right. And I think the members of parliament voting is not the best way to go. No, the matter is in court. Let court decide. And court makes an order. Then that will be more final.
But as you see, Parliament has passed a law saying all those people should be
Parliament cannot compel the Legal Council to admit them. It's the law of court. It's a show.
But they petition Parliament.
No, you can petition. Parliament can support you.
Okay.
Unless they make a law. But you can't make a law to pass somebody.
Okay.
What kind of system are you trying? But if they go to the law court, the court can make an order. Say their rights have been breached.
Okay.
Once they pass, the court can say the court exercise what we call final judicial power. Parliament don't exercise judicial power. They make laws, and you cannot make laws to admit somebody when the system, there is an institution that regulates how admission is done. Yeah. So you don't do that. It's the court that can come in and then enforce the rights of these ones. So that's what we need to do.
Okay, it's a court that can come in. But recently, so there's a recruitment process for immigration in Myanmar, and people are being rejected because of their height. Is it fair?
No, I think it's a fundamental human rights issue, and it is highly discriminatory. So, be intelligent, but the height, unbornable. So these are issues that human rights lawyers must be interested in.
But Obi say your rules are why is it now a concern? As it's been there for since the 90s.
That's why at times we challenge.
Saying yes, sir, you can have dwarfs, short person being a policeman. Is that the way to go?
That's why we challenge the system.
Okay.
That's the way out. So I think we need to look at that too.
And the almost say they are taking the issue to court. That's the right way.
That's the right way.
Okay, that's the right way to go. And see, more you think say you are disturbed or you've been disturbed, and your rejection is against your fundamental human rights. You have the right to go to court. Lawyer, we are getting to the end of the year. My final words now say, amophobia. My
final words is that let's let the laws work and let's protect each other. Let's look at the public interest, the public good, and let's make sure say Ghana Incorporated get the best, and then let's all unite under this current president to deliver on his government, because I already if he fails, all of us fail. And so that's my
okay. If the government fails, all of us are failing, and we should help the government, we should help the president for that matter to fulfill whatever he promised us for these past 3 years. Or no, I can't need 3 years, but so what he has said, Yambuano no eden or for fairly ni Niamana or yansa wako. So what he has said, onim. Aha na ADDO besi show no was produced by Obaya Roots many lawyer MAURICE AMPAW and I had edi komo monem no ni number, so se mo pen the number you can call your boss Oman or the number by den bema or no or your big man and you want to me bought the number on your show no so say, but if you want his contact and all, you can contact Oman will give you that number. The show is produced by Obaya Root, as I've said, and your technician, Peter Akoto Pierrot, and I'm a cameraman, Akwesi Black, any Stevo, aka Sika Nameshe. And my name is J. Brown ADDO, and the more I'm sharing Patricia Obimu, Osei Sika, Reverend Bonso, say Bonso, Munina Yachiamu, Yadamasi. Next week, catch us same time from 4 to 10 o'clock. We are out.
For the family of the for Dr. Engineer Pia, if you are simply for come, we say, and yet Danta, your Danta and the Sikabuano, can you not say, may I have Safuja, a Nubuna, and a Habine, and I'm Kaboom. I'm the Sayare, a boy woody power for me. Yare P in a hennipa or was as so. Oh, your bars are man, be at a war, but modern Bramin Jane. Now, meet me the Habine to tragedy. While we are here, your full problem. I was some Ubi or Badano be no with that. And then I mentioned I do. What was our problem in India? Me throw challenge I wanted to do the cabbage and the chapel. ta wo yare ye no problem bia tie bia no metuma boa wo ye de semina eno free ho a ya sa ye oil bia me ne be mai se wo dware bia sa oil no de sra bia problem bia da so bia be sna ko wo wie safa na nyina ba bia wo bia metumi de aduro ma no medro de tatahwe aduro na meton etibomade be hu me e bia wo de ye suma se asem pese wo frɛ me ananse wo mra me hu me direct na wo ne me ntenase na wo ne me ntenase na wo hunu wo ka problem kyerɛ me na me domo sukɔ na me kan de asi bia nkyerɛ wo a enye den kura me mfa me number ma e bia na wo hunu ne ntem me number is 0547 495 466 0547 495 466
odi hu for Dr. Apia odi po ayare oye tatashe
aye easy odadwena eda wo so wo betu every old place akọ new place na ada na adwendwene a wo pe obi amana ball ma wa park wo no ma no adafo ma men kanfo se adwumako we emfa ma wo pepepe se na etie no se adwumako we e wo ho ma se obeboa menu mienu efa parking ho adafo eye SSE movers omo adwumako so ku bi omo ba omo bo ankofo a omo park e de ko omo new e place anything for omo number e wo screen so na flow omo from a baby biala o person wo de no ma ne ko no SSE movers e wo so mbe bo pepepe senia etie no adofo omo WhatsApp number no eye 0241 37 40 18 0241 37 40 18 SSE move na mama ye das dwene